What's up, everyone? So today I got an intake for the Ranger. Gonna be installing it today. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm gonna remove the stock air box. We're gonna be putting the mass airflow sensor on the new intake. So you're gonna wanna remove everything that's on the old intake. Clean this. As you can see, I broke this before, so I kind of, makeshifted a new one. Slap that together. And then, like I said, remove the mass airflow. So I believe that hose clamp is an 8mm. Here's my Craftsman set. Pretty cool. Probably 7mm. So I was wrong. It was an 8mm. Nope. That ain't an 8mm. Never mind, that was a 9mm. It is an 8mm. Tape this up just because there was a small hole in it. Didn't want to leak. So, guess you're gonna have to pry it off. So, usually what I do to take this off is, you're gonna want to go around here and pry it a little bit with a screwdriver to get it off, because this thing is like stuck on there. So I'll be back. So once you pry this out, you can then lift it out sideways and it will come off. Set it to the side, and then figure out how to take this box out here. So I'll be back. So I just want to say good luck getting this out, because you gotta really yank on it, and doing that breaks the plastic pieces just to get it out, because you can't get to these bolts. There's these two bolts in there, and you can't get in there to take it out because it sits like that. You can't get those bolts off, so you basically got to break this piece just to get it out of here, which is crazy. I spent about 30 minutes trying to figure out how to take that out until I finally just said, you know what, I'm just gonna rip it out and break it. Hopefully they sent me the right parts. But we'll see, because that was not fun getting out. So here's K&N's lame instructions on how to take that airbox out, the duct. Yeah, this is lame. Wasn't even accurate on how to pull that out. Anyway, so let's see what we got. Got a sticker. here's a replacement filter to these, if you're ever going to replace your filter. There's a part number. Here's the intake. It's made out of, looks like plastic. They don't make them out of metal anymore, like the one I got on my Focus. It's metal or aluminum. This thing here weighs more than the stock intake. And that is all we get in the box. So I'm gonna transfer the map sensor and the air temp sensor to this, and we'll be back. So here's what I came up with. We got the clamp on here, and then I'll probably just take this off, because I think this hose might be long enough. And then air intake sensor. I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut this grommet up to get that air intake sensor to go in there, because it doesn't have a grommet on there. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for that. Next, the mass airflow sensor's on there, and the intake. Now I gotta get this bracket on, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so I spent about 25 minutes trying to cut a hole in this grommet to stick the air temp sensor in, and I finally got it, so we should be all good to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the truck up and just see how it sounds. Alright. By the way, I upgraded this thing. So now I got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So, finally got something cool. But yeah, good old new Pioneer head unit. Cold start. I haven't ran this thing since yesterday, so yeah. So far you don't really hear it making that much of a noise. You know, you don't really hear it sucking in that much air from what I've noticed when I drove it around the block. But anyway, I'm gonna let this thing warm up, and then I'll take it out on the road for a spin and see what it sounds like driving up hills and whatnot. See if you hear that growl like what my Focus does with a cold air intake. But yeah, here it is. I paid $200 for this thing on Cyber Monday, because this is a $350 intake. But yeah, Cyber Monday, got it cheaper. Alright, so I'll be back. Alright, so I guess we'll go for a ride around the block. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so far it doesn't have that much of a sound to it like my Focus does. That's kind of why I bought it, was just for the cool sounds. But yeah, I'm gonna drive around the truck first before I get on it. I want the engine to be warm. Damn club making noise. Anyway, this might be the last video I'm gonna be making on this Ranger, because I've about done everything that I wanted to do to this truck. I don't have anything else that I want to do to this thing, so. Okay, so going up a hill at above 2,000 RPM, you can hear the the engine whining, or like whistling. It's making like a whistle sound to it. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back. So it's the next day. So this engine's pretty quiet on this Ranger. But you know, I noticed with this intake, it does run and idle a bit smoother. It's like right at 3,000 RPM is when the engine, you can hear it start to growl. Other than that, I mean, it sounds cool. We'll see, I'll have to see if my gas mileage increases, but I'm actually running E85 in this truck. I've been using E85 in this truck for, geez, about 1.5 years. Because if I use regular 86 octane, the engine pings under load. Even if I use 91 octane, it pings under load. But if I run E85, the engine does not ping at all. I can lug the engine, it won't ping at all. So I don't know what's causing my pinging issue, if it's the bad injectors, you know, who knows. But it's pretty annoying. And then, like I said, I got this Pioneer. What is this? This is AVH 2550 NEX. NEX means it's a Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So here's Android Auto. You can bring up the YouTube music. I guess got some YouTube music, but yeah, you get all the apps from your phone that you can add on here. It's really just nice for Google Maps. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool radio. Is it frozen or what? Let's see here. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. It has RDS, and on some HD radio stations it shows the album of the music you're listening to. But yeah, other than that, that's about really it for the upgrades I've done to this truck. So even though this video has been rambling on, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and you know, leave a like on this video. Dang, I guess when I shut off my truck, it disconnected my radio, which made my phone go all crazy. But anyway, if you guys like this video, you know, hit the like button, let me know, and comment down below, and because I like replying to comments. And thanks for watching.